Hello, well this is a terrible, terrible website. This is not achieving its purpose at all. And these guys have got me on board to come and help them clean this up. The bottom line is that what you're looking at is an amazing group of people who are utterly changing the world for the people they work for, but their website looks so vanilla. It looks so bland. It doesn't tell anything in terms of advice. It doesn't make anyone choose them. There's nothing here that actually shows off their expertise. It just looks like every other NDIS website. These two people, you meet them in person, you're like, wow, these guys are world changers. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the way that we improve this so that it's actually conveying the heart of what they do and it's showing their level of expertise. And to do that, I'm going to show you the website in its half-built state. Now, just being real with you, I'm not even proud of what I'm showing you. In a week it'll look great, but right now, here's what it looks like. So here's the home page, and you can see that we've got that video for now. We might change that video. We've got some photos that you're like, whoa, that's not a great photo, but it's real. Okay, it looks real, even though that's still a stock photo. I'll replace it with some real photos down the track. You've got some details about what sort of work these guys do, and I'm telling you, they're great. But if you look back at the old website, there was nothing in it that was detailed. There was nothing except, you know, boredom. So we had to change that. So here's the detail, and they're giving some great advice. So say if I want to know more about, say any of these things, I can click on them and it'll lead me to the page, which is great. Any modern website needs micro animations. That's where you've got little things that move, as you can see, like that's moving. Let's have a look at an example. So this here, obviously I need to change the video, but this here is an example of showing off that these guys have the skills to help. But then where it gets really good is where you come to a page like this. I love that video, by the way, not because he looks happy and smiley and they're all dancing at the park with their hands in the air, nothing like that. It's just honest, it's just real. Okay, so what is a care plan? And then he talks about the process, you know, and he's giving the steps that you take to build a care plan. And there's so much more in this. If you were to go exploring, you get the impression these guys know, because this is a husband and wife team helped by a couple of key staff who are amazing, and yet they're giving more free information than most of the big players. And then this is another example of they're giving away lots of information. I'll have to change that video because we've already used it. And you're like, oh, that's a bit gory, isn't it? It's like, hold on, they're nurses. They're doing nursing. What do we expect? Let's have a look. Things like if you're going to prepare for a safe transition at home, getting home from hospital, these are the things you do. Well, you don't see that in everyone else's website. So they're demonstrating subject matter expert knowledge. And that's important. And yeah, sure, but things like these need to be centered, and we'll get away from these boring icons. But it's showing that they know what they're doing. And that's what's missing in 90-something% of the NDIS websites I see. You know, there's a lack of demonstration of subject matter expert knowledge. Now, coming back to their old page, if I go to, say, their Contact Us page on their old page, it looks like this. Now, as far as Contact Us pages go, this is not disastrous, and that's rare that I would say that, because what they've got right is they've got a photo of both of them. Now, it's really important to have his wife there. You need his wife on the page because she's the same demographic as a support coordinator who's going to be making the phone call. And statistically, how many support coordinators do you know who are female? Probably about 85% of them, 90% of them. So you want someone in her demographic. So she would be the front person for this. And the other problem with this Contact Us page is it's really just, it's sort of in your face. And then they want you to fill in 7 things. Like on your mobile, that's a nightmare. Who wants to fill in first name, last name? So we've simplified that. Let's have a look at what that looks like now that we've updated the contact page. We'll have to change him for his wife because she's the sort of person that support coordinators can relate to. We'll simplify the form. It'll end up being name, email, phone number, and how can we help. And all this map up here, we'll get rid of that because you don't really need it. The whole goal of a contact page is to just look friendly and happy and easy to get along with, which he is, a great guy. Even better when we get this contact form up higher. So these are the sort of things you take into account when you're building or improving on a website. You want to get away from rubbishy stuff that most people have where everything's all about, you know, pick me, you know, we're providers, we're near you, choose us. And it looks like it was written by ChatGPT or even someone offshore. long sentences filled with horrible gobbledygook of, you know what it looks like? It looks like Centrelink wrote this. That's the issue we've got. Whereas then you come to this one here and we've got short sentences and just talking to people in their language. So those are the changes. Now, can I please make one request? Okay, this is something you can do to help. They're a great husband and wife team, and they're good all-round people. All right. What I'd love for you to do is to go to their website now, because by the time you see this video, I'll have changed this so much, and it'll be something they're really proud of. Go to their website, empoweringabilityjourney.com.au. Have a look around. You going to their website is telling Google that, oh, lots of people are coming to your website. That's a good thing for their search engine optimization. It's not a game changer, but it is helpful, and you'll get to see what they do. When in Sydney, I don't know any better people for in-home nursing. I just don't. Okay, they're good at what they do. They are highly knowledgeable, and they're ultra friendly. I can recommend them wholeheartedly. I'm allowed to say that because I work for many providers. But yeah, go and explore what their website looks like now, and you'll see something completely different than what you're seeing here, because really everything we're looking at here is just a draft. You're seeing how big this website will be. That's why it might take me another week. So much in it, but that's the whole point. You want to demonstrate that he's a subject matter expert. If there's anything else I can do to help you, let me know. But job one for you is go to empoweringabilityjourney.com.au and have a look around and see what we end up turning it into for him.